name and something you'd like to be known by. It could be anything.
Well, my name is Steven, although nowadays people most of the time refer to me as Kraan, which is my surname. So when I'm at work or among friends, people call me Kraan. So whenever I am introduced by other people as Steven, I'm always like, who are they talking about? Who is this Steven guy? But you know, to the outside world, Steven or Kraan or both, whatever.
Okay.
And what should people know about me? I like to draw. I doodle my life away.
All right, that's good. Also, you stayed with me for a few days, and we had a great time. Yeah. All right, so here's. You saw me. I think the first day we met, you saw me in my underwear, and I was eating like almond butter or something.
And that was the same day I packed my bags. Like I've had it.
So probably
in the park. I don't care.
All right, so let's start with some quick questions here. We got about 15 minutes or less.
Okay.
And none of these questions are going to be career or art related. This is all just bullshit, mundane stuff that weirdos like me are interested in. What's your go-to snack food, if you have one?
Snack food. Oh, that's a good one. Well, I often have craving for yogurt.
Okay, what kind of yogurt?
Anything with fruit.
Okay.
But you know, I'm not picky. If there's
Do you dabble in goat's yogurt, or is it like milk, cow and shit?
No, unfortunately, it's cow milk yogurt. Even though I shouldn't, because I don't really respond well to milk.
Okay.
So I cut out regular milk out of my diet. So everything is now oat milk. But things like cheese, I cannot stay away from cheese. Mm-hmm. And yogurt is literally something that there's moments, no matter what time of the day, that I crave yogurt.
Do you take those lactose pills?
I don't. I can drink milk.
Okay.
It just upsets my stomach.
Okay, so it's not like you have a really bad case of something.
No, I don't. I won't die.
Okay.
But I will suffer slightly.
I have heard that people like you and me. I'm fairly lactose intolerant. Tolerate goat's milk more than cow's milk, better than cow's milk. I've dabbled. I don't know. I don't notice too much of a difference, but
I like goat's milk as well. At the same time, the whole idea of having milk from any kind of animal.
It's weird.
Yeah.
It's for sure weird.
It is weird and it's wrong in a way.
Yep.
So I should steer away from it, but then I'm also a hypocrite by still eating cheese.
Yep.
Even though people are saying like, oh, vegan cheese is getting better and better. So I should kind of probably try that.
The weird shit we do.
And there's like soy and coconut yogurt things as well, which I like. Basically with yogurt, I don't really care what kind of milk is in there, as long as it's white and yogurty.
Right. I can't stop looking at you, but you're supposed to look at the camera, right? Otherwise it looks like you're looking off screen the whole fucking time.
Yeah, you're right.
This is so weird. This is really weird. I'm not used to this shit. All right. So, have you ever accidentally seen anybody naked?
Oh, that's a good one. Accidentally. So not on purpose, you mean?
Yes, not on purpose.
Yeah, I think so. Yeah.
Could you tell me about it, or are you just like, probably I saw someone naked once?
Let's just say I've seen people. If I say multiple people, it sounds like I'm a pervert.
Yeah.
No, but it's definitely been like, you're a human being. You roam around the world, and especially, if you're living in house shares and things like that, there's going to be occasions where doors are open that maybe shouldn't be open. And,
right. But you don't have a specific story where you like open up a door and it was weird.
Nah, it's not nothing as in like opening a door and someone being in their birthday suit.
Okay. We'll work on that next time you visit me. I'll set something up. I'll set you up somehow.
I'm looking
I'm like,
forward to
Steven, can you come here for a second? Are you religious at all?
I am not, no.
Would you consider yourself an atheist, or you're just not religious? You're not really, you're kind of agnostic.
When you say atheist, I
That's a
my
I know
idea,
it's a weird word. I know.
yeah, I'm like, do you believe in something more? Well, I believe in science, and at the same time, I also believe that there's lots of things that we cannot explain, but not explain because it's coming from a god, but more we cannot explain it yet because we're not at that advanced point in science that we can explain things yet. But I think in the end that the
So
idea.
you feel like in your gut. Oh, sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off.
Yeah, no, go for it.
I was actually kind of talking for you, which is fucking stupid. But I was gonna say, so you feel in your gut that if given enough time, we would be able to find answers for everything, and nothing is gonna end up being supernatural. That's like how you feel, basically.
I think we will know more and more, but I think, with the universe expanding forever, we will never be able to keep up with anything.
Right.
And, we are smart, but at the same time, we're not that smart. We're still kind of like feeling in the dark most of the time.
Right.
So, yeah, I've got nothing against religion. And to be honest, maybe like thinking back as a child and like things like stories from any kind of religious book would probably have been nice for my education to, have been more exposed to, even though been exposed to it a little bit, but like, yeah, I don't need religion in my life, but I do know that it's very helpful for a lot of people. So, there's no harm in that. I do understand like the sense of a community and such, but
right.
I'm just a pessimist. I think we're all gonna die, and that's it.
Yeah, it's weird because like as someone who pretty much in my gut, like I want to believe in shit. I'm a very reluctant agnostic / atheist, whatever you want to call me.
If there's a heaven where you can play PlayStation all day and have yogurt as much as you want without
any stomach problems, and no animals being hurt or
see
farmed
people
or whatever.
naked,
But it's weird when I'm talking to someone who like I really respect and like, and they're telling me stories about how they saw a ghost this one time. It's like the instinct initially is to be like, you probably didn't see a ghost. It's probably something else. But what do I fucking know? Maybe that shit is real. So I just kind of do my best to roll with it. I think like most people, when they think of the word atheist, they would think an atheist would straight up be like, no, you fucking didn't. That's not what happened. Whereas I try to not do that. I hear them out and I'm like, okay, maybe you saw a ghost. I don't know.
I want to see ghosts.
I would love to. It's weird. I was thinking the other day how it makes no sense at all that I don't believe in any of that shit. But once in a while at night, I get convinced that there's a demon in the room, and I'll literally look around.
Well, I saw the demon when I was.
This makes no fucking sense.
I saw the demon.
Believe in this shit.
There is a demon in your house, Michael.
Oh, was there? Thanks for telling me now. Like what? A year later. Do you have a morning ritual? Like, do you do the same types of things in the same order every morning?
Checking my pulse.
Huh? Yeah. Is that what you do? You wake up, you're like, fuck. Or I'd be like, yes.
Another day.
Okay.
And no pulse is like, sweet relief. Oh, no, wait. No. No. We have to do something today. Morning ritual. I would say just get out of bed and have breakfast.
Okay. Yeah. So you don't have like a go-to, like you get up, you do this, you do that, you do this.
No, not really. I would say just the breakfast.
Okay.
Breakfast is the most.
So going off that, do you have then a shower ritual, or you just wing it the same way you get up with?
It's kind of like winging it as well. Like most of the time it's breakfast first and then a shower. But sometimes when I'm lazy, there's no shower involved. So
right.
I save the planet. But yeah, like if I have to go to work or if I have to go somewhere, I will take a shower before I go.
Okay.
But yeah, it's not really, because with my I work at a cinema and the hours are all over the place. So you don't really have like a 9 to 5 job. So one time you start at 10 or 12 and the other time you start at 5 p.m. So yeah,
All
shower
right.
most of the time happens, but there's not really.
You're just winging
Yeah,
it, willy
but
nilly,
I,
no
I
pair.
to be honest, I'm getting to that age where I should have like a morning ritual
Mm.
and structure and be more disciplined in things and
Well,
you know.
knowing you a little bit, you're way more laid back than I am. So I bet that that's got to have a role in that. Because if I don't have some type of structure with stuff like that, it sounds so dumb, but I get really easily confused and I'll forget to do things. And if I need to be like, all right, get in the shower, I do this, I do that, I do this, and now I have everything covered.
Yeah,
Otherwise, like I just stand there in the water, like, I think I wash my hair. I guess I wash my hair. That's how fucking stupid I am.
you
Uh,
need
I
tick
need
all the
to.
boxes.
Yes, yes. All right, this is a really important question. You don't have
Yes,
to take a minute, think about it.
yes,
I hand you a cup of black coffee or a mug of black coffee.
yeah,
You have anything you would want in front of you on the table.
yeah.
What do you do?
You mean everything on front of the table that could.
Milk, this, any type of milk,
Oh, okay.
sugar, sweeteners, whatever you
Well,
want.
it kind of depends on what kind of coffee it is, Michael. Is it a filter coffee or is it like an espresso coffee or what kind of coffee are we talking about?
All right, now you want to get deep? All right, fine. It's a French press coffee.
French press.
Yeah.
Okay, a French press. And is it like is it like a dark roast or a
It's a
medium
nice dark roast. Nice dark roast.
Oh, it's a nice. Oh, I'm not a big fan of dark roast. So in that case, I would put lots and lots of milk in my coffee.
Okay. All
Oat
right.
milk.
All right.
If it would be like a medium roast coffee, if there's still like something left of the flavor of the beans, in that case, if it's not espresso, but it's like a filter or French press, I can drink it without anything.
Okay.
I never put sugar in my coffee. Yeah.
Are you like
If,
very
if it's a summery day, I would make an ice coffee,
okay?
and in that case, I can go with or without milk, depending. Both work.
Are you real picky with coffee usually, like flavor wise and stuff?
I wasn't, but the older you get and the more coffee you drink, the more you're like, I don't have many days left on this planet. I'm not gonna waste them with shitty coffee.
Right.
But then again, it really depends on where you go because sometimes you're in the middle of nowhere, and you find this like nice little family mom and pop little establishment, and they make some toasties, tuna melt, and then they make a coffee, and you hear them basically killing the coffee. The milk is gonna be steamed for like half an hour.
Yep.
The coffee machine hasn't been cleaned since the Second World War, and you're like, well, that's gonna be horrible, and and most of the time it's horrible. But I'm not then the snob that goes back and says, excuse me, can you get me like a millennial approved coffee that I can put on Instagram? I will still drink it, and in that case, the setting and the people that run it like make up for the fact that I'm drinking literally like the most horrible thing in the world.
I will don't name names, but we did go to a place when you were here, and none of us could actually finish the coffee because it was so bad. Do you remember that?
True. Yeah. Well, but in that case, that wasn't a mom and pop kind of thing. There was more. Yeah. Hey, this is a series.
It was like a New York franchise or chain.
Yeah, this is unacceptable.
We didn't complain, but we did just throw it out because it was.
We threw it out. Yeah. And it's such a personal thing as well.
Right.
At the same time, coffee is such a standard thing nowadays that most of the time people just drink it away. They don't really even think about it. But I still think, because if you can make coffee at home, then buying a coffee is still a treat. So it is nice if it's special then. But then again, yeah.
All right, we're going to be wrapping up soon, but I want to ask you two more quick questions.
Yeah.
What's a small piece of advice? Nothing grand, no big ideas, just a small piece of advice. For example, mine would be invest in a good pair of toenail clippers. It's so worth it. Little things like that make your life a tiny bit easier that most people maybe won't.
before you gave that example, what my first piece of advice that I was thinking about is like, don't bite your nails.
Okay. All right. That's
Because,
fair.
I used to bite my nails a lot. And then I got a job, it was in 12, at an art supply shop. And there was so much stuff that you needed to do with your nails, like peeling off stickers or, I don't know, opening boxes and whatnot. And in that case, I'm like, oh yeah, your nails become tools.
Yep.
Not like in the Wolverine kind of, well, he doesn't have nails, but he has other stuff. But kind of like, you're not Wolverine. But still, like, yeah, long nails are a blessing when you are itchy or scratchy, when you have to open up something, when you have to peel something off.
So you're team long nails.
I have long nails, yeah.
Okay.
I really like, once in a while they become so long that I have to cut them, or I bite them because I think it's more natural. It's like you've had such a long relationship with them.
Right.
Like at least they treat like the most personal way of shortening.
Right.
But those first few days when they're short, I literally feel like I'm kind of like I'm struggling with normal life, because I'm like, there's so many situations where I find myself in. I'm like, oh, I could have dealt with this with long nails, but now I can't.
Now let me see. Let me just check real. Okay, so our audience right now is about just under 1 million. Do you want to show them, flash them the nails? Are you proud of them?
They're like they have been shortened recently.
Okay.
They're
Oh, there you go. All right, the comments are flooding in. Gorgeous. Look at those hands. Look at those nails. So, wow. Again, we don't have time to answer all these questions. I already see 20, 30.
I think the nails speak for themselves.
All right. Yeah. We'll just ignore those questions for now. I think that's a good place to end this. So thanks for doing
long nails.
If you take anything out of this, grow your nails out.
Like literally.
Doesn't matter what you identify as, get those nails long.
And for some reason, nails are such a thing. Like, I often, when I grow my nails long and people see it, I so often get like remarks. Like, and the first thing people always say, like, oh, are you playing guitar? That's like the go-to, like, why do you have long nails? Oh, you must play guitar.
Right.
And I'm like, well, maybe I should. But no, it's just very useful to have long nails.
Right.
I'm telling you, like the amount of situations where I got out because of my nails. I wouldn't be here.
If it wasn't for your long nails, you would have died multiple times by now. That's great.
The time deep in the Brazilian jungle when I was attacked by a million snakes. No, no, but honestly, like, I love to have long nails. Yeah,
so that's a great a little unexpected piece of advice. Grow your nails out.
Grow your nails. Honestly, it will change your life.
That'll be the name of this episode. Grow your nails.
Grow your nails.
Is there anything else you want to say before we go? Complimenting me or anything?
The sheer presence of your face as a visual is already, enough to be grateful for. No. Anything? No. Make more T-shirts.
Okay. Yeah. What about you? You got anything coming up?
Anything coming up? Nothing yet.
Okay.
But I'm definitely in a point in my life, also with the whole lockdown and COVID thing.
What do you mean? Okay. Lockdown? What do you mean? COVID lockdown? I'm just kidding.
Hey. Like that definitely has been a moment of reflection and like, okay, what do I want? And I need something to work on and to be passionate about. And that next lockdown, if there's ever going to be another one or something like this, that you are like, I don't care because I've got this.
Right. You'll be prepared. What's your, if you want people to follow you on Instagram, like I said, we're over 1 million viewers now. So what's your handle for Instagram?
It's my first name and my last name.
Okay. Spell it out. Steven
Kraan as in Nicholas. Yeah.
All right. Awesome. Yeah. All right. Thanks, Steven. I'll talk to you soon.
Yeah, talk to you
All right,
soon.
see you later.